It's great to have you with us from Robert W. Plaster Stadium. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Troy Trojans and the Missouri State Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Troy's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Let's talk for a minute about Troy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
So Missouri State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And headed out now is Jamarie Robinson. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Unloads to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Bears will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Lovett. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Slams ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Right side, it's Miller. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Bears are flying down the field. Throws it off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 2nd and long here. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense got it. They're on the run. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a by this defense to get the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Left side, it's Dortch. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. First play of the period, first down here. Sets his feet, it's Crowder. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's gonna run it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to squeak through the pile. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Lott. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Griffin. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Trojans. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Locklear. Fires to the middle. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here.
He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And I absolutely love this, man. I love offenses that stay aggressive. Like, yes, you could have kicked the field goal. Obviously, the longer the field goals get, man, the least amount of percentages you make. Stay aggressive. Keep it in your offensive hands. And I love the physicality up front on that fourth down.
But defense, we have got to find a way to get that guy on the ground. That is poor tackling. It's poor run defense. It's one thing in that situation to give up a first down, fine. You can't let him take it to the house. For an explosive run like that, that is a backbreaker if you're on defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. From the gun, it's Griffin. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Moving the pocket, it's Crowder. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Calls his own number. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Looking for a big play. They went for it all on first down, didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Gets inside. It's Griffin. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one, and now we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lott. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Wants to throw again. The short hands. It's Lott. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rush right in his face. Touchdown, Troy. What a grab in the end zone. 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Locklear. He's got it. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They're all over him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They'll throw it from the red zone. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side, it's Robinson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 7 team, the Utah Utes.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Makes the grab. It's Miller. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it down the field. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They're going back to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Bears want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
3rd and long coming up. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Look out! Soft spot in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
The snap sets up to throw. Back's got it on the screen. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Lovett. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. In traffic, it's Lott. Good, strong tackle.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Yeah, and welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside, it's Green. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Selling the fake. Rushes on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bears will try to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Working the ground game. Touchdown, Missouri State. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Griffin. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Here comes the heat. Got a man in the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Moves the pocket. It's Crowder. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Worley. Flying the friendly skies. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone, it's Griffin. All over him immediately.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Touchdown, Troy! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Bear offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Long way to go on second down. To the air, it's Locklear. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. Oh, he got loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. On the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Running the red zone. It's Green. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. In the backfield, it's Griffin. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Trojans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, though.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. This quarterback part of their running game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Time for the offense to try to put together a 4th quarter drive to break a tie. They'll try it over the left side. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Dropping back, it's Crowder. Right side, it's Worley. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the right. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Rush right in his face. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. They want to throw it. They're all over him. Finds his man. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. There's a crease. He's at the touchdown Bears. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Makes a grab. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Finds a tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking long. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And he's going to go down as time has run out. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games